Wow, so you weren't really kidding when you said the veggie burger wasn't good.
No, it was not.
We were joking about that. We're like, wow.
It was not. I was literally sitting there and I was like, damn, I'm never eating this veggie burger again.
What do you think did it?
The
Like the
veggie
age?
burger.
But like, was it the age of the ingredients or like?
I'm sure it was something that had to do with that veggie burger, and that's good enough for me.
That's a beautiful Goldie.
Oh my goodness.
Kitty pie.
That looks like a sperm cell.
It literally looks like a sperm.
Let's just go fuck them up. How about we just go fuck them up, gang?
Yeah.
They already know we're here.
Yeah. We're the fuck 'em up gang. I would like it to be known that I laughed really hard seeing Terrac fall in his ass.
I'm having a rough time.
Please just give us this convenience for one aspect of this fight. Everything else is going downhill. You don't have to let this one too.
Are poison and acid the same thing?
What?
No.
You're trying to throw
not?
acid in my face and you're asking me if I'm
No.
poison resistant.
No. So imagine acid is like acid, right? You know, it kinda eats things, and poison is poison. The thing that
Oh
makes people
shit,
sick.
okay. I understand.
Thank you, but I'm fine. Roll perception.
Damn.
Is his
not
feelings
fine.
hurt or something?
He's not fine.
He's not fine. He's definitely not fine. I just
Tell me everything.
The only time you've gotten a nat 20.
Seriously.
The only no, not the only time I've gotten a nat 20. The only time I've rolled well all night. I'm down to play a session and then catch Kelly up.
bet. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. But next session, I'm going to try to make sure she's extra engaged.
Yeah, we're like
That
literally
sounds
every
like you.
every decision we come to, we're like, we'll let Kelly decide.
I'm just gonna be like, I don't know. I don't. In which case, I have to adjust the leveling of this encounter.
No, you don't. We'll be fine.
You will, but because like, how many players are there? 4.
Yeah.
4. Okay. Oh, that's kind of. Oh, what if I just minus this? Oh, barely enough. All right, bet. We'll take this. You guys, if y'all start dying, I can just have you guys roll for new characters.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Beautiful.
All right. Let us start by moving you guys back to
let
here,
us. Oh,
and
okay.
then y'all are like out there. That's where y'all are. Y'all are slightly above the capital.
Beautiful.
Yeah. This group, I should also correct. It's kind of split. Some of them are like down here, and then some of them are back at the capital. But everyone started racing back to the capital because romance and all that, and so that.
They split the party?
No, so some of them went down to a farm, and the other one ran back to like report something, and then they were like, "Hey yo, Luke's character actually has a crush on someone," and then they all immediately ran back, and they're like, "We need this person in our group so we can incite chaos."
That explains all the name changes.
Yeah, it's funny because. Luke's character is like, I want to be friends with her, and then everyone stopped and was like, hold up.
Well, didn't the character also roll like a nat 20 on charisma or some shit?
Yeah, so it's literally the librarian, right? Or like the court wizard, and they're in the library, and she's like, hey, you guys need help? And Nervin asked her, or like gave her some money to buy the book instead of rent it, and she was like, thank you. And I rolled, and she rolled a nat 20 on charisma, and I was like, oh shit. and so she gave like an angelic smile that like stopped basically half the people in the library from talking. And everyone was like, hey yo, my character is like, why do I feel this way? and then they all left, and then everyone, like, after the encounter, Nervin was like, yo, I kind of want to be friends with that librarian. And then Nico was like, oh, so you trying to, and everyone was like, no, you're not hearing me, friend. Everyone was like, all right, we need to make this ship happen. And so now they have a new party member, or they're going to try and convince.
My goodness.
It's so funny. It's just, oh, and technically, since she rolled high on intelligence, she knows what's going on. Like she knows. But Nico rolled so low on wisdom that Nico and the others don't know that she knows. So it's crazy. Anyway, so you guys were chilling in Rivermarsh, you know, had a good night's sleep, maybe had a good night's sleep with other people. And then y'all woke up and there was a dragon. And then you were like, all right, but it's asleep though. And then just on cue, they were like, hey, who said they're asleep? And y'all went towards them. And then you fought some dudes. So we will start by, you guys have just finished up that encounter. The dust has settled. This person's supposed to be in the corner with just their tail sticking out, but that's the dragon over there. Here's the dead person, and there should be on this side, yep, the samurai-looking guy with the dead trolls. What would you guys like to do?
Go up to the dragon, right?
Okay, I want to make sure if you guys are done with this battlefield area and just going up the dragon, I should set the status for everything else. Most of the trolls that were appearing in the forest have looked to be dead very quickly, I might add. But there are still some stranglers, and they're just kind of like stragglers? Stragglers?
Yeah.
Stragglers.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I forgot how to pronounce it.
It's
straggler.
stragglers.
Yeah, straggler. All right. It is. So, yeah, there are stragglers, and it appears that some of the higher level adventurers from the guild are taking care of them. For the most part, there's like a kind of semicircle of people just trying to go towards the dragon who's still roaring. They're not attacking it, but they're just kind of they're trying to slowly approach it without dying.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. It appears you guys have some time if you want to do anything here, or if you want to head straight to the dragon. You can do things in any order you like.
What else would we even do here?
I mean, I guess talk to the guy, but that's really the only thing.
Dead bodies. I mean, I don't know.
Oh shit! What's
investigations.
the
I don't know,
dragon?
man.
What's the dragon got on him? Hold up. Do I have to investigate the body to loot it?
You can.
Okay.
You're gonna have to investigate the body because I guess you could have some Arcana backgrounds. You could pull a full Witcher and just take some really good alchemical ingredients.
God.
No, you literally saw a dragon was draggy, and then you tried to grab its horn and you poked yourself. You took 1d1 damage.
Oh my God. I'm so mad.
You literally said draggy.
All right.
Ow.
What about what do I? Oh my God! You're shitting me. There's no chance.
Colin, roll some other checks just to get these low rolls out the way.
You're right.
That's
Hold
not
on.
possible with
Animal
those
just
handling.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Wait, no, that can't.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
not bugged. Are you fucking
Oh
me?
my god.
There's no chance.
All right, we're done. There, you got my roll. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this.
There's no way. Oh man. Anybody else want to do something?
Yeah. You try to like sense the Arcana for it, and then at that point in time, the dragon roared, and there was a lot of Arcana released, so you just took 1d1 damage.
Enough.
You gotta keep with the other ones. I don't count though.
Yeah.
Those are just random rolls.
Hey, what I get for persuasion?
You persuaded me to not count the other rolls.
Wow, it is loading so slow.
All right. Anyone else would like to do anything? No,
Josh,
you
how much
want
health
to.
do you have?
Let's see. I should have it out. I had low health. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
Because
it's
I think I
loading.
hit you with a healing spell,
I
and I
did
think
that.
I regretted
Healing.
that. I think I wanted to hit you with a higher level.
Yeah, I recall this. I want this to load faster. Thank you. Yeah, I've got like half health.
I'm going
No,
to-
no, 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 no. I misread that. I have 24 out of 35, so I'm doing all right.
Okay, I'll heal you if you get hit. Next time you get hit.
Got it. Storgé's gonna go over to Prisera.
Sorry.
Storgé, on your way getting over to Prisera, a cloud comes down from the sky, takes the shape of a hand, and hits you.
What?
How much damage did it do?
It did no damage. It just hit you. So,
Oh well, I mean, Helera, I
Storgé.
require healing.
Anyway, no, you're good.
Okay,
You head
what
over
did
to
you
Prisera.
do?
Prisera, how are you doing?
I'm worried about you. You're the one who got smited by the god.
I have eliminated the target. No god can smite me.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes. Affirmative.
Roll a D100.
I'm talking to you, Wesley.
A D100.
Roll a D100. I.
67 damage.
No, you're fine. So as you say that, the Leslie just goes, "Hey, hold up, you may not want to." And one of the clouds like throws a lightning strike at you.
you take no damage. Like you literally feel nothing, but you just see the lightning just kind of hit you, and you're like, ah.
My point proven. This did not affect me.
Waku's like, this motherfucker's crazy for real. This man's actually wilding.
Prisera, I am doing all right. No need to worry about me.
Okay, but I don't remember installing a god-killing attitude.
Actually, if you look at my bio and info,
Somebody clearly didn't watch the recap of today's episode I posted.
That was in the recap.
It's actually the first part of the episode.
It's very funny. While you guys are doing this, Vera is gonna like go over, look at the dead body, and just kind of poke at some of its stuff, and then like the stuff like falls out of him and just slumps onto the ground. She's just pushing stuff off of him, basically.
see,
I should probably roll an investigation for it.
is that a hint for us player characters to investigate the bodies?
It isn't. It's actually Vera just being like
Just
a cat.
being
and
a
just
cat.
pushing-
Just poking the set of armor and dust within the set of armor.
Yeah. It's literally just she's literally just like pushing the armor around like a cat.
Do I still have sanctuary? It probably wore off by now, right? What's the?
I wasn't asked telling.
Oh, you're telling me that. Got it.
So every time you say Sanctuary, I just keep thinking of that damn movie. What's the investigation? She has a -1, so I don't know if
11.
damn.
Hey,
Did
can
you
you hear
say
me?
something? Okay,
Yes, now.
Did you hear me like 2 seconds ago when we were talking?
yeah. No.
Okay, great. All right.
Yes.
All right.
Well, I didn't really have anything to say.
No.
I got a phone call, and I wanted to make sure you didn't hear me talking to my mom.
We did not.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
So,
Are we going up to the dragon?
we're going up to the dragon.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was supposed to roll an investigation for her.
You did.
She kind of looks around and she's like, "This guy's got some weird stuff. Hey, this armor looks similar to the one we saw on the way here." Yeah,
Cool.
that's
Dragon.
it. Go for it.
Dragon and dungeon.
Alright,
And,
I'm gonna again lazy. Don't want to bring a new map in, so I'm gonna just pretend y'all moved over and it's here, right? I'm gonna just clear this stuff out. This guy will also. He sees you guys heading towards the dragon. Like he doesn't see you guys heading towards the dragon. He actually like kind of takes a breather and he like tries to regroup with his other team members. But it appears they're gonna regroup and go towards the main dragon.
It seems like we should deal with this before everyone else shows up, just in case. Helera, what is it you can do?
Actually, roll a perception check as you're approaching it.
All of us, or just Storgé?
All of you. I mean, it doesn't matter. Whoever gets the highest perception check, you just reveal it for the group, I guess. It's not a specific one this time. You guys are coming in from like the western side. Sorry, that's why I'm moving all your characters there. Yeah, okay. So as you're approaching, I'm gonna reuse this guy's character asset.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Reusing character assets? I thought this was a pro GM.
What made you
That
think
was your
that?
first mistake. Alright, so this team is gonna be like the samurai team, because Eastern cultures.
The Rheaboos.
Rifleman. Hey yo, y'all got a gun. Nah. So that's these four. And let me rotate them. Yeah. And then this tree is gonna be like yeah. Yeah. And then oh yeah, you guys are right. Roll 20 is slow.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Disgusting. Couldn't be me.
I actually downloaded a new browser, and I've been using it for everything because I really like it. But it's good for Roll20. It loads everything a lot faster.
What's the browser?
Is it Duck
Opera.
Oh.
Oh. That's the one that you used to have to pay for.
Opera?
Yeah.
Well, you don't anymore.
It's very nice.
It's really nice.
How did they compare to Google Chrome?
I don't know. Well, it comes with like a VPN ad blocker bullshit that I think a lot of them come with, but it's a lot easier to use.
Mm-hmm.
And I also just hate Google Chrome.
That's fair. That's facts, though.
No real reason.
I just prefer Google Chrome because I was slighted by every teacher always using Internet Explorer.
I prefer Firefox, but I have to use Chrome for some things.
But they changed the logo. There's not even a fox in it anymore.
We've talked about this. All right, this is the.
Yo, this to my Twitch audience. Boycott Firefox.
So can our characters like see Goldie now?
Yeah. We also see all these people who
Yeah, I'm not
definitely
finished, by
aren't
the way.
going to harm Goldie, correct?
We're
They
not.
are. I am saying this genuinely. They are approaching it non-threateningly.
Oh, okay, good.
Suspicious.
I want to like run out in
Suspicious.
front.
I roll a
Well,
check
like-
to see.
I want to like run out in front and be like, Goldie, hi! I got you a little, stuffed guy, and I like hold up the little stuffed here I bought in town.
Mm. Let me.
Oh,
I
wait,
got
I
you a
have
new
I have
toy. Feel
I-
free to rip it to shreds.
I forgot to add my stuffed Waku to my inventory. Hold up.
You have to go back for them though. They're getting delivered.
Oh
or
yeah, I
something, right?
forgot. I
Oh,
had
you
them
got
on-
one,
I had them
though.
on back order.
Yeah.
You got one. The rest are being made custom.
Yeah.
Alright. And then I need. Yeah. There's actually a team of
Stuffed
dwarves.
Wakuken.
Yeah.
Dog, that's so many people. How are we gonna take them all?
So I have specific details about the groups since it's just a coalition of groups. So that's why I'm throwing it in here. Yeah. There we go. That's the 5 dwarves. There's the.
I thought there were
those
7
are the 2
dwarves.
heroes. No. See, that would be copyright striked.
You're right.
And the samurai
Sorry,
squad.
Colin.
No, there are 7. No, they can't be copyright strike if both Tolkien and Disney had 7 dwarves.
Tolkien had 7 dwarves.
Yeah, 7 dwarves under the mountain with the rings. I don't think that's the actual number. Hold on.
I was gonna say,
How
that doesn't
many
sound right.
rings were
was
given to the
11.
dwarves? Oh, 7. Look at that. 7 rings given to the dwarves. It's almost like I'm a fan.
5, 10, 14. I think that is everyone. Yeah. So this is the group that head out originally.
I'm just
I
going
guess there's
to.
more.
I'm just gonna, as we walk up, just insert myself into this group nonchalantly.
Are you trying to do it so that they don't notice?
Oh, I'm just kind of doing it casually. So like, I guess, but like, I'm not trying to like deceive them or anything.
Well, like, don't roll a check. The 3 that are in front don't notice you because they're kind of focused. But the one behind just kind of goes. Hello.
Hey, bud, how's it been?
Good. Were you guys the one that was fighting that one dragon thingy?
Oh, yep, that was us.
Hey, what's up? How you guys
Hey,
doing?
what's up? I go in for like a
So
secret.
as
I go in for a secret handshake that we don't have.
Okay, roll performance.
Okay.
To see if you really know it.
Yeah.
Because they have it.
Please. Okay.
Okay, so you go to roll one, or you go to like do a secret handshake, and he doesn't know a secret handshake, but he goes for a casual handshake. That's like just a pattern handshake. He's like, yeah, he like you do like a 2-step handshake. Basically.
Can I tell he's a pirate from his handshake?
A pirate?
Oh, I thought you said a pirate handshake.
No, like a 2-step, like casual handshake.
Okay, I don't know what word I heard. Anyway, yeah. Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Carter.
And he's like, "Sup? I'm part of the Shogun adventuring squad."
Wow, we.
He's like, yeah, we're from the east, as you can tell. And he he like shows off his attire.
Oh, like the East Continent.
And he's like, yeah, you're chilling.
Hey, I have a question for you about this world's geography.
Yeah.
So you're from the East, right?
Yeah, what's up?
Is there a North and a South continent as well?
No, there is not. There's actually a west continent and an east continent. They meet up by land at the north. And
Do they meet at the red line?
no, they do not. There is also a southern ocean. That is it. He's also like, it's actually kind of up for grabs which one's east and which one's west because it was kind of declared arbitrarily. Because technically they're both to the east of each other.
Yeah,
you know?
it is a globe.
Well,
I
hang
imagine.
on. What if it's not a globe? What if we're on a plane?
Are we on the back of a giant space turtle?
I'm gonna put this to rest right now. This is a globe.
Darn. It's Storgé was really hoping for it to be a flat Earth.
Storgé,
See,
Storgé's been
Storgé
doing
the
some
robot
research.
believes in
Storgé's
God,
been
is
doing
a
some-
flat earther.
Storgé, Storgé went a little too deep in the web, and like Prisera had to like reboot him when he found 8chan or 8chan or what the fuck.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Not 8chan.
8chan. Oh man, you went on 8chan? No, that's good. You need to
No,
exercise.
no, hang on. Just kill me.
You need to exercise that bot of yours. But
Yeah.
I think I've got a
Prisera's hand
virus.
shaking. Prisera's hand was like shaking over his like reset button, like that fucking guy when he had to shoot like his brother less because he accidentally killed a woman in a mice and bed. She was like, I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength.
Storgé's just like, if I ever go onto 8chan again, don't even hesitate.
I guess my question is, does Storgé have like a defense mechanism like Janet from The Good Place? Where you get close to his reset button and he's like, but my wife and children. I'm just kidding. I don't have a wife and children.
Yeah.
Anywho,
I almost
I
broke
love
something.
I love Storgé's venture into 8chan. That is the new headcanon. So how's Goldie doing?
I wanted to draw the cliffs, so just to remind you guys that this is like a cliff. But as we're
well,
talking
that
about,
was me asking the dude how Goldie's doing.
oh, he doesn't know who Goldie is.
I point at Goldie when I say it.
And he's like, you call a legendary ancient gold dragon Goldie.
I call it by its name.
Wait, I already
Why is
tried
his
to
name
walk
Goldie?
up to Goldie.
roll a actually. So as you walk up, you also passively notice the others. They're slowly kind of like walking up with their arms raised. It's like easy. The army's gone, and she's just kind of like roaring like very very deeply. Yeah, she's just like she's looking like she's ready. She's like just in a defensive state, and she's kind of grog. No, it looks like she's in a defensive state. You recognize that she's groggy. She just got woken up.
Wait, I do?
Yeah, she's
Oh,
acting
sick.
pretty. Yeah, she's acting pretty groggy.
I'm like, hey, I know, hey Goldie, I for sure know how confusing it is to wake up when, somewhere you weren't expecting to.
Do you walk up to the center and just kind of go, "Hey, Goldie"?
Yeah, I told you, I like straight up walked up to her.
She instinctively looks at you. Roll an acrobatics check.
Okay. Well, I also held out like the tear doll.
Yeah,
for
don't worry.
her.
You're not in danger. Just roll an acrobatics check.
Unless you roll a -1.
Unless you roll a -1. Thank goodness it was a 13. She instinctively goes out to swipe, but you just kind of like use your bit of your wing power to just kind of like push you
Yeah.
back a bit. And
I'm like, oh, hey, you still got it. You made me jump.
and Goldie just kind of pauses and then she just goes, "Hold up."
Goldie straight up goes, hold up.
I should probably think of like a like ancient civilized dragon speaking. She goes, "By my word, it couldn't be." Nah. She just, you know what I mean. She's like, "It couldn't be."
Did Daddy finally cut you off?
Is that Helera?
Goldie, how are you?
She instinctively starts
you
to
look
relax.
different. You look
She's
like did you get your talons done?
She's like, "Hold up, what? How are you in this plane?"
Oh, kind of kicked me out of our plane.
So as you say this,
So
everyone else, like all the people here, sorry, I'm on my drawing thing. Their jaws instinctively drop. They're like, the dragon can talk. The dragon's name is Goldie.
hey, don't get informal now. Show her the respect she deserves. It's Goldilocks. We're
It's-
friends. And then I turned back around and I'm like, I got you like I know you're like, I don't know, like too old for stuffed animals, like, but like I know you used to like them, and I thought you might like this one of Tyr until we can get you your staff back.
And she kind of
And
pauses, and she's like,
I hold it out to her.
She instinctively remembers when you said Tyr's staff. She was like, "Oh," and she's like, "That's right. I have to seek out the one who stole the staff and create divine retribution." Oh, is that Tyr?
Oh my god, look at his.
Do you just
He almost
kinda-
looks like nice, right?
I'm just picturing Goldie like flopping on her back and like tossing the tear doll in the air like a dog.
She's still regally sitting, but she just like her head just kind of leans closer a bit, and she's like, "Is that Tyr?"
Yeah, I got it for you.
Do you toss it towards her?
I hand it to her. Like I
It's
just
just
reach out
me.
my hand
One
for her
second.
to grab it.
I will. Thank you. Sorry, go ahead.
I just like reach out my hand for her to. I don't like throw it to her. I just like reach out my hand so she can grab it from me.
She cranes her like head down, and she like slowly picks it up, and then she puts it. So like, you know how dragons will have like their tail on one, like they're huddled almost in a circular pattern, or their
Yeah.
tails and legs are on like one inside part. Yeah.
Mhm.
So she puts it in the center of that, and she's like,
Mm.
"It looks very nice."
You like
Wait.
it?
Yeah. And she pauses for a moment, and she's like, "Wait, I sense another person here. Is
Waku's here."
Waku from the
when she
distances-
says walk
And I lean in. No. I lean into Goldie and I say, "Hey, remember how we used to like pull like fun pranks on him? How like I would like lock him in the room and you would like pretend that you were gonna kill him. Do you remember how fun that was?"
and Waku from the distance is like, "Why?"
No,
would you
I say that so he doesn't like hear
No,
it. Like
no,
I'm
no,
like
no.
whispering.
You said
No,
Waku's
I'm like
here.
whispering to her.
Ah,
This whole thing.
including
I'm like-
the fact that Waku's here.
Yeah.
'Cause
What does she say?
Uh,
I'm
she's
just like,
she just kind of goes, "Is Waku here again? Can
Yeah,
I play
yeah.
with his staff?"
"Can you play with this stuff?" Well, I think I don't know. I think
She doesn't-
his might be gone too. But hey, look, I think it would be really
Well, I
funny
am-
because you know how we used to play pranks on him.
Yeah.
It's a good prank that my new friends. I have friends now; they're mortals. It's so cool. So am I. But my new friends basically just call him Dog or Wesley. He hates it.
She pauses.
Can
and she's like,
my nat 20 on persuasion for Helera to call him dog carry over to Goldie?
she pauses for a bit and she's like, "Hold up, you're mortal?" And then she hears the rest and she's like, "Oh, that sounds amazing."
All right. Yeah, I'm mortal. I'm like killable now, which is
That's-
weird.
And she
bad.
knows how to pee.
Oh yeah, I learned how to. They kind of lied to me about the process. I feel like it really the lesson should have been given to me by someone whose anatomy more closely matched mine. But
Colin, did you say that out loud?
Yeah, I called it too. Around all of these Shogun people and to Goldie.
Yeah.
Everyone, I do want to point out, not that they're intimidating, but you all well recognize that they are extremely high level.
Yeah.
And so they
We
all
don't
just
give a
turn
fuck.
turn towards you and they're like, "You what?"
We taught her how to,
did you miss the part where I'm not from this plane? I'm not immortal. Did you miss that?
Everyone is just sitting there confused.
I turned to the guy who I've been talking to and I'm like, "Listen, you had to learn how to do it once."
Roll persuasion.
Persuade what? You had to learn how to pee. That's just how it works.
Yeah.
While
he's-
this is
you're trying to convince
all
them that you're not
happening,
psychotic.
Oh.
this is all happening,
That's
I like
fair.
look at Goldie and I'm like, I gesture to like Prisera and like Vera and Storgé and Terrac and
Waku.
No, I got everyone. And I say, hey, Goldie, these are my friends. And I like gesture at them. And I'm like, I don't know anyone else here. I mean, like Waku, yeah, but he's not one of my friends. But we don't know these people. And I need you to understand that about me. But these are my friends. I think you'll like them. They're a little weird, but you know, who isn't?
And so she looks over and she's like, those look like very nice friends. Ah. And then she locks eyes with Waku, who is floating in the sky just outside of her like vision, because she's like looking near the ground.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, you can hear her roar. Like she roars, and she goes, Waku. And Waku's like, I need to leave. I need to leave. And everyone here roll a strength check or a strength save. Again, you're not damaged. You're not gonna take damage. Just everyone roll a strength save. That makes sense. You're very close. Okay.
That makes less sense. You're very far away.
Yeah.
Prisera.
Storgé?
Does Prisera get knocked over by the power of friendship?
Yeah. So, and I guess I should, for the sake of thoroughness, also do it for Vera, but Vera's thing is loading. Strength. Okay. So, Helera and Prisera. So with like in an instant moment, she stretches her wings out and does a forceful push down to immediately launch herself into the air towards Waku. And the sheer strength of the wind, like the downward thrust that was caused Helera and Prisera to like go prone. Like you guys fell back.
Do any of the soldiers fall over?
No.
Oh, I was gonna laugh at them.
I yell as she's taking off. Be careful! I think he's becoming immortal too.
She doesn't hear you when she says that, when you say that, but so like to give context, Waku is like, I guess I can't give height, but he is like hovering around here. But she kind of like collides with him and just kind of falls back down, and she is now over here with Waku being on top. And in like a split second, you see after they're, why is she send to the back? How do I send you to the back? To the back. There we go. Yes. Yes.
Good job. You're great at this.
And so Waku just kind of crashes down, and he's like kind of like prone next to her, but she has a staff, and she's just playing around with it. And he's like, I need my staff. and she like sees him as she's like holding, or like as she like has her mouth on his staff, and she just like leans back down, and she like covers him up, and he's like, no. And so he's trying to like struggle free, but it's very friendly playfulness.
Can everyone see the staff?
No.
Okay.
So funny thing, you guys see what's going on, but no one here except for, again, her.
Who?
Can see
the lady from the line. Lady.
Everyone else can't see anything, like Waku or the staff. They just saw the dragon go up, run back down, and playing with what seems to be air. Like she's just playing around, basically, with no purposeful intent. And so everyone is still jaw dropped in the fact that one person has been able to calm her so fast. And so most of them, like, they kind of lower their hands.
It's because she got that dragon nip.
Huh?
What?
I know what you mean, but why do you say it like that?
Catnip. Like catnip.
Oh.
You guys, come on.
Maybe you should be a little more concise with your language.
Maybe
that wasn't all on us.
You could say dragon cat.
Yes.
That would actually be less concise. I need you to understand
catnip, but
that.
for dragons.
Catnip, but for dragons.
That's much less concise.
It's like a dragon nip. I'm like, what?
Like, what are you talking about?
God damn it.
Anyway, yeah. So everyone just kind of
huddles back like around Helera, and they're like, "You know the dragon?" Sorry, I should have everyone move forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
Fuck
didn't work.
you.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
I'm
There
never
we go.
doing another voice in my life.
Sam just does that. That's like his whole point. He wasn't even impersonating you. He just says, yeah, all the time.
Sorry. I was moving the characters. That's why I said yeah.
Yeah.
Like yeah, yeet. But I can't yeet them because it's not far. So I'm just saying yeah.
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 We're all
But
coalescing.
yeah, no, I know her. Call her Goldilocks. Her name's Goldilocks. Yeah, she was like, I don't know, like our pet growing up, but then like obviously like I don't know, she's more of a member of the family. Like she's not a pet, like she's like an intelligent, sentient being. So obviously, like
So do you
we
say
just
this? Do you say this forgetting the fact that everyone here is mortal, or do you say this knowing that everyone's mortal and choosing just to ignore that fact? So like no one knows what you're talking about.
knowing that everyone's mortal and just being like, of course, she was our dragon. You didn't have a dragon growing up? That like protected like your like father's like most powerful artifact?
This one guy in the back perks up. No, we didn't.
Really? Well, how did your parents like keep their artifacts safe?
A lock. I don't know. I guess my parents kind of fought over it. I guess that's why they had a divorce. And the guy bumps him, and he's like, "Yo, Bill," and he's like, "Yeah, I know, revealing too much. Sorry."
No, Bill, it's fine. If I got scolded every time I overshared, I wouldn't have any time to talk. And as you can tell, I love doing that.
She does.
So,
go on.
Excuse me, Colin, can you let her finish?
So everyone.
God. No, not God. Wesley.
I can't believe she called him Waku after I told her how funny it would be if she called him Dog.
Sorry, I completely. No, actually, that's in character. No, she's intelligent. All right, she goes dog. Sorry, that's on me. But she does yell out dog, and she's just kind of like rubbing her face on him, and she's like, "So, how's it going, dog?" And he's like, "Need to breathe." And she's like, "Of course you don't need to breathe. You're a god." And he's like, "That's true, but I still want out." And he eventually like scrambles out, and he's like, "Okay, all right. So, what's the deal with Big Boy's staff?" And she's like, "All these years, and you still don't actually give him any respect." And he's like, "It's a two-way street." And
can I go over while they're talking and just like scratch, like scritch, like give her like chin scritches?
Chin scritches. It's
like
scales, but like
yeah, she used to like it when she was a young dragon. Just like a big dog.
Yeah, you can go over and just like start petting her, giving her scratches.
Yeah. Just trying to soothe her because I know Wesley pisses her off.
She doesn't. Nah, she loves Wesley.
Damn.
I think she just loves playing with Wesley. Like just everyone, like not everyone, but like she specifically loves toying around with Wesley.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
I love how you're instinctively calling him Wesley now.
Yeah, at this point, I'll just say whatever the group says.
But this is like semi unrelated, but I didn't know whether or not we like the dark characters, the Archer girls' awareness of the staff / Waku was prevalent to us, so that's why I did a perception on like the people around to
Good.
see.
Oh, I needed someone to do a perception on him so I can give backstories. You see what appears to be a bunch of the high-level fighters. All of them currently are pretty like they're more so surprised than who,
Wait, what were our perception rules earlier for?
huh?
What were all of our perception rules earlier for?
Just to see what was going on,
Oh, okay.
and because you guys just walked over to the area.
Yeah, okay.
If you want to do investigation, that's fine, but that's more like a whichever one you prefer. But Helera, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that roll.
Thank you. I'd appreciate that. Thank you kindly.
And so Colin, you noticed that among like the high level fighters, they're all more so surprised than anything because they're like it's basically considered like the highest of miracles to actually see a live dragon.
But you knew where it lived?
Yeah, what? You wanted to wake it up? Like I understand the adventures.
Okay. Well, you said a live dragon. You didn't say an awake dragon.
Sorry, an awake dragon. A awake dragon.
Awoke.
Woke dragon.
Woke as hell.
The dragon is like the diamond industry has been ruining the East Continent for centuries.
She's got one of those fucking coexist stickers on her ass.
Anyway.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, this is completely
It's
unrelated.
a tramp stamp.
I don't know if I ever told you all the story. I'll try to make it quick. But my sister sent out Christmas cards this past year, and for some people, that was her like coming out to a lot of our distant relatives, and
Love it.
she was worried about it, and especially with my dad's mom. And my dad was like, "Oh, don't worry. She has one of those coexist bumper stickers. She'll be fine with it."
That's hilarious. No, but yeah. So you notice the group is more in awe of anything else. But as situation has calmed down and the dragon is no longer hostile, and it appears that the one person that was talking to the dragon is going to get more accomplished than any of them could together, they're kind of heading back. I would like to point out,
They just gave up.
it's not really gave up, but it's more so like someone needs to report something.
I still love it.
Had they like this enough, like this group of adventurers is enough to take on that dragon, because they're just like pretty well known. You only recognize these two, Colin.
I know I do.
Two.
I just don't remember where from.
Well, not like from previous characters,
Oh.
but like just just recently wise, they're considered very famous heroes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like really really high status heroes. The rest don't look any familiar, but they all do look like well established teams. But if you want backstories, I can give you now. This group looks to be an all female team with 2 casters, 2 paladins, and a rogue archer.
Well, 2 casters.
What's up?
Go ahead. Continue.
Oh,
They're just trying to copy our stees. That's what I'm saying.
are they? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's a cleric.
Hey,
Are there 2 characters?
trying to copy our stees. That's it.
All right, whatever. Anyway, they're a very famous, just female mercenary group or adventurer group. The dwarves look to be wearing military armor. Well, 4 of them actually. The 5th one appears to be a caster, but they all are in uniform. It's kind of weird that an adventuring group has military uniform, but not altogether unsurprising or uncommon.
Interesting. WAD Squad jerseys? Anyone? I'm gonna be number 69. I'll call it here and now.
Yeah, the samurai groups appears to be only fighters. Well, at least some of them may look like they cast spells, but they are all armed to the teeth with weapons. Yeah, that's at least the people you see so far. They all look pretty.
I thought fighters were unarmed.
No. I mean, like they all appear to be combat oriented people, but you don't know. Some of them could also be like a combat mage.
And then who are these folks I recognize here?
As I said, from what you noticed, they appear to be like really famous heroes of the continent.
So I just recognize them from like seeing like posters around the capital or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now this archer is literally the girl you met.
Yeah.
So she's there.
Hey, you made it in.
And she's like, well, so you all also saw her on the way towards the dragon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That
But
was,
hey, you
s-
made it in.
Storgé.
And she's like, how? She points to the dragon and she's like, how? Is she biting a stick?
Oh. You.
And everyone else is like,
Oh.
what stick? And she's like, no, he's biting a stick.
That's not a stick.
She's
Wink.
like, what
Wink.
the hell?
Like I do one of those like really exaggerated like TV winks. Like, yeah.
She kind of goes, is this supposed to be an innuendo? Because I'm not getting it.
No, I'm not good at those. Which I guess makes it even more unclear if that was one. But no, just there's no stick. I do another TV wink.
She looks at you and she's like, okay, there's no stick.
Right, exactly. Glad we're on the same page. How you doing?
And she goes, well, I was chilling,
Mm-hmm.
arm
Yeah.
wrestling a dude.
Mhm.
Dragon roared.
Yeah.
We came out. The dragon was awake, apparently. First
Yeah,
time I've seen
mhm.
one. You seem to not care. I'm not gonna lie.
About the dragon? No, she's chill.
No, about this conversation.
Oh no, sorry. I'm
Yeah,
I'm just
clear.
listening intently.
Okay. She pauses and she's like,
I'm giving you exclamations of affirmation to show you that I am invested in what you were speaking.
she's like, first time I've ever heard a guy be invested in what I'm speaking about.
Oh no. Girl, same.
And she goes back and she's like, yeah, didn't think I'd see the day. And apparently the dragon knows that person who's has wings.
Yeah, she's Tyr's daughter.
This is not the first time you can try to convince her of this.
Oh, haven't you heard?
And so having heard this for like the 5th time now, she's like, you know what? Against all my better judgment, I think I'm gonna start believing you on this one.
Yeah.
Whatever you believe in, don't believe in Tyr. He's a dick. Just like yell.
The thundercloud shows up.
I flip off the sky.
Shoots some
the thunder-
undamaging lightning.
The thundercloud storms up and hits Storgé again.
God, he's like a fucking lightning rod. We should do something. He's made out of wood. How does this keep happening?
So when you said that, you don't really feel anything, but you can just kind of feel it in your heart. Like that was a jab. You were just like, yeah, got him.
Good. I hope it fucking hurt.
We never caught your name in the city line.
Yeah, for a reason. I don't know it.
Huh?
This is the part where it's like a record scratch, and I have to go behind the scenes. I'm like,
Hold on.
name
I I turn around, Helera, put this on pause. We have something more interesting to deal with.
Absolutely. You don't know your name?
Okay. I do the Fire Emblem Three Houses thing where I just shatter time and then just rewind. And she's like, yeah, it's Bellis.
Bellis?
Bellis. Bellas.
I had
do
a
not know-
gym teacher named Miss Bellis once. Anyway.
Huh?
It's true.
Talking about what grade?
Elementary school, I think.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be
Yeah.
like, you're talking about all gym teacher I know that you had was Mr. Keston, and that don't sound like Miss
Shout out.
Bellis.
May that man's soul rest in peace.
May he rest in peace. Yes. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. And she's like, yeah, Bellis.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
The other-
this I
other-
kind of direct to like everybody around here while still like kind of in conversation with her. So I'm like, so what's for lunch? what are we thinking?
So
This
as
is
you
no
say
longer
that,
interesting now that you remember your name.
Exactly.
so the two guards, or not the two guards, the two paladin people with like really really big buffy shields, just go, is this dude bothering you? You seem like you know him. And now Colin, roll.
I thought they were
It's-
also females.
But everyone is.
Okay. You said dude, so I got thrown off.
Yeah, you did say
Yeah.
dude.
Well, I say that interchange. That's fine. That's I
Yeah.
guess that,
No, I
dudettes.
got you, but yeah.
But yeah, roll. Oh, wisdom save,
Wisdom save.
I guess. Yeah, you're
Fuck
pretty
you.
like
I'm
you're pretty
saved.
intimidating. So like you're not. They still just kind of approach you, and you're like, I don't necessarily want to cause a conflict right now. You know, you're on that vibe.
Yeah.
You're not like I'm about to shit myself. You're more like maybe don't tick him off.
Fellas, ladies, please. I'm just hungry.
It's just ladies. It's just the two.
He's talking to himself.
And she goes, no, he just showed up often. He's kind of a bit of aloof, but it's okay. And one of the guards goes, oh, and she reaches her hand to your shoulder, and she's like, it'll get better.
What?
Yeah.
Can I this is gonna be like the TV show episode. Can I look at the camera?
You can.
Yeah,
I guess.
I do.
don't know. Yeah. But like,
Roll for looking at the camera.
Roll
roll
for-
the camera.
Yeah, roll a d100 to see if you can find the camera.
You look slightly past the camera. You just got just slightly the wrong angle. But like everyone
Cut.
recognizes that you're.
Take it from the top.
But yeah, she just expressed a bit of pity, and you're like, I guess I have to take this now. And you hear piped up from the other side, yeah, I could go for some meat right now.
Hell
one of the
yeah,
guys
brother.
And the other groups goes, and they're like, hey, you want to meet up at the guild hall? And they're like, yeah. And so this group is this group of samurai are the first to depart, and I will have them move down. It's at this point that you notice that these two heroes, which I will try to highlight and move accordingly, have now approached the dragon. It's kind of hard to like fix because they always in their icon have their weapons out, but they don't. They're just walking up casually to the dragon. These dwarves are kind of like, damn, it'd be the first time we actually see a dragon. And so they're just kind of like observing it from a distance. They actually pulled out their lunches. They're just having lunch outside right now.
Ooh, what you got there?
Hunks of they seem very, very much not able to cook. It's just hunks of cooked meat.
Hunks of meat, questionably cooked.
No, they can fry a steak.
Okay.
My specialty
Alright.
is interior design, not
Chefery.
not culinary arts, so I can't really help.
Yeah. So they're just kind of sitting. Like some of them are on like the grassland. Some of them have like a rock that they're just sitting up on. They're just enjoying themselves.
Is
Just
there
watching the
any?
dragon.
Is there anything the non-charismatic trio can do?
Non-charismatic trio.
We've just been chilling out on the
You,
left.
Des and Vera.
You're good. It's all right. Go ahead. You are free to do your turn.
No,
Like,
I'm asking God. Is there anything we can do? Because like,
You can probe for history.
all right,
There's a lot of shit going on right now. Granted, nothing's happening, but like everything's just available for you to poke at.
yeah. Knowledge history.
An 18. That was just general history, so I don't know what you want to specifically aim that towards.
Storgé is just gonna list off some facts.
He pulls out
Remember-
like
remember-
Dragons for Dummies and just starts reading.
He just kind of buzzes a bit, and he's like, remember, licking on, was it?
Licking
Licking
doorknobs is illegal on other planets.
Licking doorknobs is illegal in any underground city in the dwarven area. There, you saw the dwarves and you were like, yeah, that's a fact. Would you like to actually use that on something?
No.
You can choose not to. I'll just start listing random facts.
Yeah. Do that.
All right. The youngest dragon right now is currently 2,000 years old.
Now, hang on. That's not true. We just saw a younger dragon.
You saw a summon.
We killed it.
Oh, rip.
The age of this dragon is, and the dragon just kind of stares at you, and you just kind of go
25.
25.
Goldie
And
just
goes
nods.
Yeah. Dragon just goes back to messing with the staff. And you're like, the most well-known feat of strength is the legend within what's it called? Dobresile, of one man lifting an entire building.
Did this guy lift the entire building?
You don't know. You just know the fact that
Oh, okay. All right.
someone lifted an entire building.
I sneak up behind these guys and put one hand on each of their shoulders. Was it you?
One of the dude turns. So the dude with the arrow immediately turns and knocks an arrow aimed straight in between your eyes, while the other dude just kind of turns around and he's like, "Was it me that what?"
Lifted the-
He pauses and he's like, "Dog, he's obviously not gonna attack you." And he's like, "Just in case."
Yeah, man, I'm in human form right now. I mean,
Yes.
yeah. Did you lift the building?
And the guy goes, "Oh, you mean the one in Dobresile? Yeah. It was a pretty big building."
Hold up. Storgé, you wanna come converse with this guy?
Affirmative.
Since you know the history here.
Yeah.
The strongest feat of strength was when someone lifted a building in Dobresile.
And he's like, I guess it was. I don't know if there was anyone that did something bigger than that. I mean, I don't doubt it. I wouldn't say.
According to my information banks on history, negative.
And he's like, well, I guess I did that. Yeah,
Congratulations.
good conversation. I don't know what you want me to say. Like, you did it.
Prisera, what is this feeling that I'm getting?
What?
Describing nervousness.
It's at this point one of the dwarves pop up, and he was literally eating lunch, and he's already downed like quite a few. And he's like, that's nothing. I bet I could live bigger than that. And the guy goes, he raises his hand very friendly like, and he's like, I'm sure you could. And
Negative. I will bet against that.
Hey, lift the dragon.
And he's like, I don't know.
Hey,
It's kinda
Goldie.
rude.
Wait,
Hey.
actually, wait. Before I say that, I want to roll some insight on on if they actually can to judge my answer.
on
On
the
if
dwarf
if
or-
the dwarf
on if
can.
the other person who said, "Oh, I could do something stronger than that. I could lift heavier." I
He
want to
can
see if they actually.
he can lift surprisingly heavy, but not world record breaking heavy. Definitely not.
I disagree.
Uh,
I
He
turned
just kinda-
I turned to Goldie. I'm like, hey, can he lift you?
so before you do that, he kind of goes like, it's kind of rude to just lift someone, don't you think?
Hey, Goldie, can he lift you?
And Goldie seems to be locked in lore building with Waku. It's like the thing where like they're in the middle of a cutscene and you can't just kind of interrupt them.
I hold up my stuffed Waku doll.
and she just kind of pauses interacting with him, and she looks over, and her eyes just like gleam with that anime like deep fried. No, just the one where it's like deep fried, like Target acquired. You now have her moments of attention,
Hey, can you lift you? Pointing at
and
the
she's
dwarf.
like, "Give me the stuffed doll."
Hey, I can give you 5 if you answer my question.
Oh God.
And she's like, "Can I let him lift me, or can he lift me?"
Yes.
She goes, "I mean, I'm sure I don't mind if he lifts me, but I highly doubt anyone of a mere mortal status." And then the dude just kind of walks up, and he's like, "What's up?" And she's like, "Is this the mortal whom you speak of?"
Yeah, the short one.
And she's like, "He's kind of short." And he just goes, "I'm perfectly tall for my size."
Perfect.
You
What?
touched him.
Wait, what?
You touched a nerve. He's not very smart. And he just kind of goes under her belly and then just kind of lifts.
We touched a nerve, but it wasn't a neuron.
Exactly. Anyway, he lifts and he's breathing. He put in a bit of breath. It's not like he's just doing it with one hand. He's dying. But he is successfully lifting her off the ground. Well, you know that world strongman competition? Like, he's breathing that hard. Like, he's like,
I'm sitting there like eating popcorn, like, yeah.
and then Goldie's in sheer shock, and she's like, "Holy crap, he's actually doing it!"
I am not
Sorry.
impressed. Goldie
Sorry.
is not the same weight as a building in what is the city called again?
Dobrasale.
Yeah,
no
that
one
one.
will say it the right way. Just Dobressely,
Dobrasale.
whatever.
Hey,
Um,
Samuel, that reminds me. Can you send like the players a handout of just like the map so that we could reference cities?
Yeah, I think Colin made a PNG of it. I should make. So I had a document
Yeah.
about how the mechanics work. I can throw a map on that and the gods, like a list of the
Cool.
gods, and I shall
Cool.
send it to you guys. That's my
Alright.
fault.
Yeah, I did post a PNG in chat. I will pin it.
But yeah, so at this point, yeah, he drops her, and she's like, "By my word, I've never seen a mortal with such strength." And he just kind of waves. And
Can I roll insight to see if she has a crush on him?
no, you don't have to. That's a mortal. She's literally just like, that's a mortal. She's just surprised. No one else actually, like, I assume no one claps, but if you guys were to clap, that's one thing. But no one else claps. The dwarves are like, show off. And then one of them is like, "You always have to prove yourself, huh?" And he's like, "Well, they asked." And
I'm not.
The girl-
I'm there with
the
my
girls-
popcorn and my 3D glasses. I'm like, ooh.
he's like, thank you, you're too kind. The girls will actually, get something accomplished. And two of them also, like, the casters head back to report to the guards about, like, the happenings, since a bunch of them are starting to approach the forest. What would you guys like to do? Prisera, anyone? Oh, sorry, these guys are gone, I should mention. These guys are just like, yeah, they're gone.
Can I just want to like talk to Goldie and be like, so do you know who took the staff? Because we are kind of looking to help you get it back. Like,
you
need your
she
beauty
was like-
sleep, and God, you're beautiful, so you must need a lot of it.
Waku goes.
I'm like scratching your scales.
Waku goes, "I highly doubt she needs beauty sleep with strength like that." And and the dragon will instinctively like drag him back down with an arm, and he's like, ah. And
Helera's rolling on the floor. She's loving this.
and she goes, unfortunately, no, I wasn't able. They somehow were able to get the staff while I was still asleep, even though I'd be able to sense any arcana nearby. And she hums a bit. Like you can see some of her horns just kind of vibrating a little bit. And she's like, it's weird. I can't sense them at all, but I can sense the staff. It seems to be heading north. That's it.
Okay. I mean, you're like really smart. Like, is something like blocking you from sensing them? Because you usually can, right?
And yeah, she's like, this is the first time I've ever been like unable to sense someone. It's definitely something active, so they must be blocking it. And this is to be fair, this is the first time she's ever come across magic that can block the level of arcana being used. So it is pretty high level
Holy
magic.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And until then, she kind of turns towards Waku, and she's like, it must be rough staying within the mortal realm. Have you made any progress since your banishment? And he's like, oh, you just know how to push all buttons, huh? And he kind of like brushes her hand off, and he's like, or like her whole entire claw off, and he's like, fortunately, I've made one staff, but I've run into some issues with the recent findings. I am making progress in some other areas, though. And he just kind of like smirks a bit. And she's like,
I don't like that.
and she's like, well, in any event, it's kind of interesting that Tyr still sent you down here, considering the last time you've ever meddled with the mortal realm. And he's like, we don't need to talk about that right now. In fact, I'd rather you keep it under terms if that's okay with you.
You didn't, Goldie. I think that sounds like a fun story, and I like listening to you talk.
She pauses and she looks at the other people remaining, and she's like, I think it's better if we reserve that for another time.
Okay.
As of current, I need to go, or I need to focus on retrieving that staff. I'll relay any messages.
With you.
And she's like, she actually, for the first time, she shows I shouldn't say shows genuine care, but she sounds like she's like being protective. And she's like, no, I think it's better if you stay out for this one, at least until I can get more information. And she's like, I can relay, as she's like getting ready to fly out, she's like, I can relay any message to Tyr, though, if you ever need anything.
I might take you up on that in the future. Just be careful, okay? I don't want anything to happen to you. Not because you're protecting his staff, but because you're my friend. Your family.
And she's like, well, of course. I always enjoy your company. Besides, who else can play with Waku if I'm gone? And he's like, actually, the answer is no one.
The answer is
shut up, Wesley.
And Wesley is like, no, that's okay. I keep saying Wesley. Waku is like, he kind of raises his hand, and the staff kind of releases from the grasp of her teeth and back into his hand, and he's like, God damn it, it's still slimy.
Ew.
And he just kind of he's like trying to shake it out. And
I hear that dragon saliva has healing properties.
And he's like, yes, but do I look anyway? And he's like, you know what? I'm not having this conversation. And he turns towards,
yes, you do look mortal.
He turns towards Goldie, and he's like, be careful out there. There's been a lot of dangerous stuff happening, and since you're in your mortal form, things can happen to you. And she's like, that's very kind of you to think about, but I would concern myself with you, Wesley. I keep saying Wesley. Dog. She says dog now.
Love that.
Yeah. And she goes, it appears the stay so far has been a warning for things to come. And as she takes to the sky, she flies back over the city. And she flies over, like does a once around the city,
And then dive
flies to
bombs
the
it.
and then it flies to the north. So there she
Um,
goes. You
wait,
will see more
fuck,
of her
wait.
later. Yeah.
Can I duration of 10 minutes. Fuck. I wanted to like protect her from something. I don't know. Never mind, I guess.
She is
Protect her
very,
for
it is
10
a
minutes.
it is an ancient dragon. She's very strong with Arcana.
Fine.
Well,
Fine.
I cannot say she'll be fine, but it wouldn't help.
What if I cast can I do something before she lifts off?
Yeah, of course.
Can I cast Augury and kind of get a sense of like if this is going to turn out well that she's leaving alone?
How far does it let you see into the future?
It lets you know the results of a course of action you plan to take in the next 30 minutes.
Okay, so the course of action is if you let her go alone, right?
Yeah.
And how clear is like?
I'll pop it in the chat.
Okay. I want to know like what I'm allowed to tell you and what I'm allowed to withhold.
Basically, you like just tell me like what like how it turns out, like good, bad, good and
woe.
bad.
Wheel or woe?
Wheel,
Or-
woe, or wheel and woe.
Or nothing.
Alright, especially good or bad. I kind of don't like the way it's worded, but I will say that. So I'll just kind of redo the spell, and it says, you feel like you feel an instinctive omen to not let her go, but it feels like it's the best like out of the options you currently have. Like there
Please be
is
careful, Goldie. Ill fates. Keep your guard up. I love you. Please be super extra careful. I know you're very powerful, but it sounds like these people are too.
and she's like, I'll certainly keep my guard up. And
Please.
she kind of flies out.
I'm trying not to cry.
I'm pretty terrible at this whole like describing things as a dungeon master, but I do want to point out like with the liftoff and flying over, like this isn't like some kind of random Skyrim dragon. Like it is like extremely intimidating, like unimaginably so. But you know how it is.
Nice.
So yeah, for
So
the
cute.
time being, she is left.
I did a investigation check to see if she had a horde.
The remnants of when she was in the. You can go in the cave to find out. Actually,
Yeah.
you do
I
not
wanna
find a
join.
horde. What you do find is a ton, and I mean a ton, of skeletons.
Yeah, that tracks. She's good at
Tasty.
what she does.
Yeah. You do find some other items if you want to take a look.
Tomes, scrolls, books, tomes.
Can I
find
look as
old
well?
faded tomes. I will point out you do find old faded tomes. Most of them, the word like the scriptures faded. You can't read it. You kind of find bones.
I'm just like looking at them. I'm like, I wonder what kind of creature left these here. They're clearly humans. They're clearly like bipedal sentient animals. Wow,
Yeah.
fascinating. This one looks like a zebra.
You do. I will point out, Colin, that you do find a bunch of her like scales that are shedded. Some horns, some other stuff. Theoretically, an armor could be made from those scales.
Not for me.
That's cool. It'd also be worth a lot.
No, like yeah, I'll take them. I'm just saying I can't wear armor as a mage.
Yeah.
Do you want to take some anyway in case? anyone
Yes,
else
I'm
can-
taking the scales, absolutely. But I'm just
How much of
saying.
How much are you taking? And like a whole armor's worth, or just like small amounts?
Helera, actually, whole team. Are you guys also in here? Storgé and Prisera?
Are we?
It's really up to
That's
you,
up
I
to
guess.
you, homie.
I don't really care.
Okay.
I'll take half and let Helera take the other half.
Can I roll insight real quick to see if like this is something that she would be upset if I took?
You don't need to. You're close friends with her. She wouldn't really
Great.
care.
Okay, great. I leave her a
Used
little
to.
note like,
fact-
we took some of your scales. Thank you. Love you.
Yeah. In fact, as a kid, you used to like celebrate whenever she like sheds the scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's growing up. Cry a little.
But
So
as you go out, the
how many-
the
how many-
heroes. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
how many
the-
scales?
If you take half, that is enough for half an armor.
Okay.
So I'd say like a chest plate or something.
Half.
But there's
an
not really chest
armor.
plates in this game, so you can just kind of take the whole thing.
Okay.
You just
And
have like
then-
an armor's worth of scales as material.
And then my follow-up question is, I know you said a lot of the tomes were like worn or anything. Are there any
Mhm.
that I can't read because they're in like a different language or something?
Roll. Wait, what was your investigation score?
It was 16.
Okay, you do find one that is not in a language. Two that's not in a language you can read. Both
Bet.
different languages.
I'm gonna cast comprehend languages. Well, actually, I guess I should first ask which languages.
Hmm?
I should ask which languages first.
I guess that's a history check.
Is it?
History check.
Okay.
Or
Can
insight-
I read them?
I,
insight
mean,
or
I
history.
feel like if I know the languages, I should recognize.
That's my point.
Okay.
That's why I asked you to roll a history. You know
Oh.
one of them.
Okay.
Can I read them?
One of them is in Elven. The other one you can.
I know Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Infernal.
One of them is in Celestial.
Sick. What's
Okay.
its title?
Of gods and monsters. No. It appears to be. It's very interesting. So I'll think of a title as I'm describing it, but
Okay.
it definitely is on topics of like gods and angelic beings, but it was written by a mortal, which is kind of weird because not many mortals actually know about the inner mechanisms of the pantheon of gods, or at least celestial magic. So you just kind of take it, and you're kind of unsure. Helera, roll an intelligence, insight check for me.
Cool.
As for Colin, would you like to decipher using the action?
Well, okay. So you said that she could read one of them, which was in
Yeah, but
Celestial, and
Yeah,
then
you
can
you,
read the
okay.
other because I
Yeah.
don't speak Celestial.
No, so Celestial technically under this.
How about
This
you say
role
how about you
is
say
extremely
it
ancient.
just to make it easier? How about you say the one that she picked up was an Abyssal because we can both read that.
No, because my point is that only she can read it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, like even with your comprehend languages, like she can read it.
okay. So do I
Yeah.
need to cast a spell, or do I know the other one?
So the other one is in Elven.
So I did need the history check. Okay, I'll just minus the spell slot. Cool, gotcha.
Yeah. So the history was just to know that the one of them was one of them was Elven, and the other one was in a language that you just don't know.
Okay, yeah. Comprehend languages on the Elven.
All right. That one, I would say it's a specific spell, but I'll just say you get to pick how many. How many spell slots do you have? Or sorry, what level spells do you have?
I'm up to second level spells.
And how many second level spells do you have? And how many first
3.
level?
I have 3 second level and 4 first level.
You pick up a. It is a book on intermediate attack or combat spells. Like it's based on intermediate combat.
Mm.
It looks to be its own curriculum outside of Luktuk. So like these are spells that wouldn't normally be taught in Luktuk's curriculum. You can feel free to pick any second level attack spell.
Neat.
Or I should say second level. Yeah, second level attack spell.
Hell yeah. I will do that.
Yeah. At this point, the two heroes will kind of just they kind of approach, and they're like, at least you two, and they're like, it's pretty incredible that you guys were able to talk to a dragon. And they introduce themselves. And these are
Hi.
actually, huh?
I just said hi.
Oh, I like to say why, and I was like, yeah, social interaction is kind of dookie.
No, you're good.
I should pick
I'm
names because they are important.
I just say, hey, like I think I think Goldie would appreciate it also if you just like didn't get super close to her horde because she doesn't know you. And I like say to Terrac under my breath, like, other than the scales, like leave what you find.
Okay.
That's true. Yeah. So as long as you read it, you'll be able to get the spell. Oh, or better yet, the tome, since it has a bunch of them, you only have time to read one, and you just kind of leave it.
The tome, like the one I picked up.
No, his.
Okay.
Oh, that one would be very fitting, but it's not technically an attack spell.
Well, what's the spell?
Dragon's Breath.
Go for it.
Okay, cool.
What does it do, actually?
I touch one willing creature and imbue it with the power to spew magical energy from its mouth, provided it has a mouth.
Yeah.
And I can choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison.
Yeah, that fits. That very much fits.
Okay,
you learned
right.
that one.
Cool.
So let me get.
Whoops. Ignore that.
Have I used this name? I'll reuse it if I did.
Ooh,
All right. So as you can probably tell of their dynamics, this hero, very confident. He's very confident, very welcoming, and he also has a very deep voice, just more so than other people. He just kind of.
Is his name Corpse?
What's up? No, definitely not. He just goes, "Nice to meet you all. My name's Arendite. And this over here, this what's it called? Moody trigger happy archer is Salos." And he goes, "You may have heard of us, as we're recently hailed. Like we're kind of hailed around this area as heroes. If anyone would like to roll a history check or insight on that, they're free to. But he's like, it's very nice to meet you, young adventurers out here, and I'm very thankful that you guys have given us the opportunity to experience something new. Helera, the name Arendite. So actually, you specifically find it very interesting because Arendite was the talk for like a brief period during the Pantheon during your time there recently. His name has popped up definitely among some arguments.
Do I remember what the arguments were about?
It's very much about a recent event that is also tied to Waku, but it's yeah.
Ooh, spicy.
But you know,
I just want to say, like, I think you think we're impressive. That's cool, but like, I think it's pretty impressive that you managed to piss off so many gods. I love that in a person.
He's like, so it's an argument, but like some gods love him, some gods don't. And he's like, well, I sure hope I haven't pissed off too many. I've been trying to
about
follow
half
my own
of them.
sense.
You know your name. Good stats.
And he's like, yeah, I try to follow my own sense of justice, and
Wow.
I think it's turned out pretty okay for me so far. Salos just kind of humps. He's like, And he just kind of sulks in his edgy. So he's supposed to be edgy, but he's also like the kind of guy that would take your grandma to the bingo. Like he's too nice to be edgy. So he's just kind of sulking over there like a pouting baby. But he does look ridiculously strong. Yeah. And so he was like, or he goes, we're gonna return back to the guild hall. If you adventurers, like, if we keep, what's a good way to say it? Should you guys ever find yourself growing ridiculously strong, feel free to join us back in the guild hall. And he flips a special coin over to you, towards you, Helera.
Oh,
You
wow.
You can roll athletics to catch it.
Shit. Can I roll acrobatics instead? Can I roll something dex-based?
You can roll acrobatics.
Thank you.
Nat 1. Oh.
13. You can.
Okay, great.
Once you take a look at it, and it appears to be a it's the face of a boar, like it looks like a boar with a crown on top of its head. So you know how like if you put like a boar on a mantle, like the head of a boar,
Mm-hmm.
like boar's head, the icon of a boar's head, imagine that with a crown on top of it, just leaning
Okay.
on, like as if it's about to fall off. It's just kind of like tilted.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's a symbol. You don't have to roll insight, but you just kind of instinctively know because the building that you guys were at has that same logo. It is known as the
Boar's head.
no, it's the King's Boar. The building itself is called the Hall of Heroes, and the Adventurers Guild is the King's Boar.
Okay.
Neat.
Before we leave the room, and I do want to leave eventually so that like Prisera and Storgé can be like involved. But like, did I got a 19 for insight when I was trying to figure out what that book I picked up was about?
Yeah. So you rolled a 19 on insight.
Yeah,
so
and I want to
actual-
leave it in there.
Oh, you do? Okay. You do remember what the book is about, and you also have the insight to know maybe it's best if mortals don't know the spells in there for the time being. Both
Did I
for the-
find any interesting spells?
You find some very, very powerful spells, but it's both for the sake of the mortals and for the gods. Because if anyone were to happen to have those spells, they may become a problem. Like a problem isn't like too powerful, but also mortals trying to cast celestial magic has for the most part resulted in some pretty terrible accidents.
Okay. I just like kind of put it back with the rest of her horde, kind of nudge it under something.
Yeah, if you want, you can like make a note of it in your character sheet so that you can go back to it.
What do you mean to go back to her horde and read it?
Like should ever the need arise and you need a powerful spell, you can make a note saying that we can go back there and we can have someone try to learn it.
Gotcha. It's already in my notes, baby. Thank you.
Yeah. So back to the people outside. Yeah. So you know what? Let's try having her be more social. The archer's gonna come and talk to you, Prisera.
What do you want?
Just open prompting. She instinctively walks up to you, like to you two, and say, "Well, hello again." And she turns towards Vera and she says, "May I?" As she reaches a hand out, and Vera just kind of sits back down in like a cattish, like lazing about, and she just goes to pet her, and she's petting her as she's talking to you.
Does Vera purr?
She's more
Like, is
content.
that possible?
I guess maybe, I don't know. It's up to Vera. Sure, let's go with it. She just kind of like purrs a bit. She's just more content than anything else.
Wow. Not nice of you not to ask permission.
She did ask permission.
She did ask permission.
She's not Nico.
Yeah.
What kind of... Wait, how did I miss that? Wait,
She said she reached out her hand and said, "May I?"
May I?
What? It was literally two. Okay. Okay. It doesn't help that Vera's not here. Like,
Yeah,
actually.
sorry. I said that to Vera, but you know how it is.
It's like the same character in my brain. Sorry.
It's okay. But she talks and she's like, so, other than the fact that you've calmed a ancient dragon that awoke from its slumber, what brings you guys to the capital city?
Why should I tell you?
And she's like, not one to reveal much to others.
Is this
Alright,
lady bothering you?
Yes.
Would you please not bother my friend?
She kind of looks at Storgé and she's like, fine, whatever, just trying to make company. And she
Thank
continues
you.
petting Vera. That's it.
We sit in silence.
For sure. Why did we come to the capital? I forgot.
We're like in like Goldie's cave, and I look at Terrac and I'm like, I'm sure like Prisera and Storgé are just itching to talk to someone right now. I feel bad we've left them alone for so long.
Yeah, those two are a real sociable bunch. I say fully sarcastically.
I don't catch it.
It's at this point that these two are going to turn, and after they toss the coin at you, they're just heading back, and you can hear them yell, "Hey, Brady Bunch!" And the dwarves are like, "Stop calling us that!"
Oh, because they have
He's like-
braids.
He's like, "Yeah, we're heading back to the guild hall. I'm gonna fight you guys for that quest." And they're like, "Oh, you mean the king's quest? Yo, we will take you all on if we have to. We are definitely getting that reward." And so they just kind of leave. So these guys have now left. Choo. And these two, let me get them. Choo.
Should we go get a reward, Prisera and Vera? Oh, hello, Carter.
Hello. I see you made a new friend.
I heard the word reward.
She's not our friend.
I don't know who this lady is.
This is Bellis.
All right.
I'm like, I noticed that he turns on like,
His
kill.
eyes just
I notice
red.
he activates kill mode, and then I go in. I hope he still has this activated. I go in for a high five.
Because I was gonna say if it's lethal and he does a high five.
No, he's got the high five reflex.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm having fun with widgets. Hang on. I'm going to add a high5.exe.
High five.exe. So you looking for a crew to join? I say to Bellis.
And she's like, no. She's not necessarily surprised, but she's more so like disappointed in herself because she was kind of hopeful that anyone would notice. And she's like, no, I'm part of a group. It's kind of known around these parts. I guess not around other parts. I'm gonna just
Damn.
continue petting this.
Don't be offended. We don't know anything.
He's like,
Not true.
Thank you for your honesty, I guess.
What do we know, Prisera?
Everything.
You're just itching to make an enemy out of her, huh?
I know, and I don't care.
Message received. No more of this girl.
It's not.
Wait, what's her deal? What was she upset about?
I don't know.
Not being recognized.
The girl, like the actual archer, she's upset because like her group wasn't like known or like recognized to the point where like he wouldn't have to ask the question. But Des just doesn't like this girl.
Des
shit.
hit a friend quota about 3 sessions back and has hated everybody since.
Helera was the lid.
Yeah, no
Closed.
kidding.
Everyone's
well.
just an enemy because if they talk to her friends, they are going to steal them.
But Prisera, think about it this way: this woman's super strong. She can protect your friends.
Storgé stronger.
Negative. I am not stronger. However, I will do my best to protect my friends.
Can I like pull Prisera aside for a moment
So
and
that
just
means,
be like,
that means this entire time you guys were saying that, and she just kind of lets that conversation ensue. And the other two women in the Cloud Institute, are all go like, "Hey, hey, Belle, we're all heading back." And she's like, all right, I'm catching up with you. And she just kind of stands back up. And she's like, well, I guess it's been interesting meeting you all again.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey, you got any?
"I was super nice to meet you.
you got
Is she
any-
hot?" I
is
never
she?
asked.
roll
She has a
roll a
caution.
D100 for hotness.
Yeah.
What
do it
is
on a-
her group called again, so I can have it for
Nah, she needs
posterity's sake?
a bonus.
What was her group called again?
Let's do a play.
Watch it. I swear, if she rolls on that one, the floor is 50.
For
I'm just
hotness.
gonna, yes.
Damn.
Oh, thank goodness.
She is 50. She's a solid 5 out of 10, which is an average. So
That's the real reason I wasn't kind to her, because she's an
average.
How old
You're
is
not
she?
hot enough.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
looks like
points for
she looks like
milk.
an archer that's more focused on being an archer. You know?
I'll
All
just
right.
say
but
like sick biceps, bro.
okay.
You work out a lot.
Actually, archery is more of a tricep focused sport.
She's
You
like,
look very strong.
she literally turns and she's like, I'm gonna take my leave now.
Okay,
What-
bye. It was nice to meet you.
She's like,
I like immediately turn my back to her so Des doesn't think she's a threat.
Hate to see you go. Love to watch you leave.
no.
Can I do lethal damage to Carter?
Yes, you can.
Just
Oh wait, no.
cast-
Stop. That's Vera's job. Sorry. Vera has to punch him.
That is Vera's job, I guess.
That is Vera's job.
That's an unarmed strike, so that's a strike check to your AC.
It hits.
Alright, roll for damage. It's an unarmed strike. Let's say it does like 2 damage. She gives you a good sock in the shoulder.
I've taken more damage in this casual discussion with people in the past like 2 hours than I have in the past 3 encounters.
What was Bella's group called again? The adventuring group.
You never asked.
I asked you about 4 times while she
Yes,
was
you
standing
did.
near us. Don't even
You
fucking play with me.
I guess I missed it. That's on me. Oh no. That's a good question.
Okay, great.
He ignored
That's
you
fine.
for a reason, but not to his own knowledge.
Not to spite you, just
Adventuring group random name generator.
oh my god.
Daw Squad.
Okay, that just sounds wrong.
The DAW squad.
No. I just got Sisterhood of the Maiden's Head.
Yes.
No.
They're really
Canon,
playing into
canon.
that whole female only archetype.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What kind of head you need this maiden?
Yo, Sisterhood of the Spear. That's not that bad.
But she's an archer.
You have to be a sisterhood.
I don't
Can't
know.
they just have a sick ass name?
I'm looking at the names. Literally. So like, look. These are the other 2 options that I gave. Like, it's just a random adventuring group name. Look.
Look.
Sister.
Oh my
Sisterhood
god,
of
I'm
the
killing
Nag.
myself.
I'll
Do
generate
it.
more names.
Do it. No, Sisterhood of the Nag.
All right, let me generate more names. All right, so you guys, you know what? Since you guys Backseat driving. You guys can name the group.
Oh man, we get to name their group.
There's more names.
Could name them the Wad Squad.
No. Out of the list of
Who would
names.
do that?
Out of the list of names.
Oh,
Pick one.
I
Party
like
of the Cup sounds fun.
Party of the Cup.
Party of the Cup.
I don't like there being girls in cups being associated.
Hold up.
Oh my god.
Two girls, one Party of the Cup.
No.
I can generate more names.
I like a
Everything we
clip.
do is
I like a
cars.
clip squad. I don't know why that screams Archer to me, but
I don't know if we could like change Brigade of the Little Torches to something like Brigade of the Last Torches. That would be pretty cool.
Okay,
Ooh,
I roll
I
with that.
like
take
I
that.
dig it.
Yeah. Brigade of the Last Torches. That is their name.
I guess during conversation, she casually mentions Brigade of the Last Torches.
Bye. Try not to buy out all the torches from Fantasy Walmart next time. Other people might need them. Nice meeting you.
I think we should adventure.
Alright.
Let's do some
No doubt,
shit.
no doubt.
Yes.
What
And I
you
guess
do.
I guess no one really cares about the other groups.
Dog,
But if you want to, you can find him at the last area.
dog,
Dog is meditating.
come boy.
He's literally like hovering with his staff on his lap and meditating.
He doesn't react at all to me saying come
Nope.
boy.
Like he's actually concentrated,
Dang, that's very disappointing.
isn't it? Bitch ass.
Anyway, let's just leave it.
He left. I mean,
I'm leaving.
Can I take this opportunity to have a discussion with Prisera that's like, hey, bud, just so you know, people can have more than one friend, and that doesn't mean that they value their first friends any less. And I want you to know that no matter how chummy I am with other people, you're my friend and I value you.
Yeah, I know everyone can have more than one friend. I have 5.
the
You
limit
have
is
5 too.
The limit is 5.
I just want you to know, like, no one's gonna come and steal, like, Terrac and, like, Vera and I away from you, like, friend-wise. Like, it's just not possible. You're too fucking cool.
Yeah, because I'll stop it.
Storgé's bean counting function activates, and
What?
he goes
His beam.
bean counting.
He counts beans.
Prisera, I can only compute 4 friends. Storgé points to Carter, then Helera, then Vera, then himself. See, this is 4.
Sorry. 4 and a god.
Oh,
A god friend.
does Wesley even count?
Yes.
I shout from a
Like a
distance.
half.
I shout from a
What?
distance. Hey, don't forget Aegon.
No.
No.
Fuck yourself.
Aegon deleted.
Memory banks.
The university
wiped.
explodes. Yeah, let's go do something. Hey Wesley, what's the holdup, gang?
Oh, you wanna? So he just kind of after he finishes, he opens his eyes and he's like, "Well, I just found out I wasn't part of a friend group, but other than that, I was trying to give a trace on any of the other staffs around the area." And he's
Did
like,
you find any?
"It appears there is 3."
In the area? That's
Ooh.
convenient.
And he's like, "Area being this side of the country."
3 horny staffs in our area.
Hold up. Hold up.
Someone put that into quotes.
Yeah.
That's going to be the name of the second episode from this session.
It really is. What's the nearest one?
He's like, "They're all relatively the same distance. It's just a matter of what's going to take to get there. There's one in the I can do my directions. Northwest.
Like where
Sorry.
Goldie went, or a different
No.
one?
Goldie went to northeast.
Mhm. Oh
So we'll go
wow.
on that map.
Specific
So
as
like
hell.
Johannesburg.
I need to make a picture of Goldie. We need a gold dragon face. Gold dragon face.
I guess Johannesburg.
Northeast.
Yeah, northeast is which way the dragon went.
Hmm.
Save image as Goldie. Do it.
Wait,
It's gonna be
can
really
I?
big, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Really quickly, can I roll like insight to see if like Terrac like took anything from Goldie's hoard he wasn't supposed to? Just because I don't
Yeah.
super trust him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sick.
You know all.
Yeah.
Did you?
I took a book. Okay, a single book.
Say it
You
like
never
that.
take anything from a dragon's hoard. The
Listen,
scales aren't really part of it. It's just a natural process of life. You
It's
took
shedding.
you took a book
I
from
took a
our hoard.
book. I took a book.
Back.
Put it back. I mean-
Memorize a spell and put it back.
I mean, I guess I can put it back.
You get one spell. Go put it back.
I already got this. I already got the spell.
Great, then go put it back.
Why?
So
It's so
it
far
It doesn't
away
belong
now.
to you.
It's so
Like
far
my
away
mom at the
now. Can
library.
I just leave it here?
Go
This
put it
will
back in
come
her
back to
hoard.
haunt
She's
us.
gonna notice it's missing. It's gonna upset her.
Put it back or I'm calling dad.
Okay. don't-
Literally. If
okay,
you
call
don't
Daddy
go put it
Wonka.
back right now, something bad's gonna happen to you. And I'm not gonna tell you what it is, because that'll lessen the anticipation of how truly fucking terrible it's gonna be.
Yeah. Perform an augury on me. Will something really bad happen if I don't put this back?
Yeah, that's a 12
I
on
pretend.
intimidation. Colin, that's a wisdom save. I said a wisdom save. Whatever.
Damn.
You're just like, you know what? This isn't worth it. And you just put it back.
Fine.
Thank you. Thank you.
God, you're ruining my
Mother-
life.
And I'll keep ruining it until you have a life, an actual life that I don't have to ruin.
Damn.
I take out the Waku doll that I never ended up giving to Goldie, and I just like squeeze it for comfort.
At this point, Waku's like, "Hey, yo, is that me?"
Yeah, isn't it cute?
And he's like, "Is it the one from the store?"
Yeah, it's so much cuter than the real thing.
And he's like, he just kind of, without looking, he just kind of takes his staff and bops you on the head. Now he doesn't actually do any damage, but the top of your hair.
No,
is
he
now
should.
slimy.
He should.
No, the top of your hair is slimy.
Oh, I think he should do damage just with the rate things have been going for me today.
No. He just lightly taps your hair, and then just slime goes on it.
Ew.
He's like, "Yeah, deal with that."
Ew.
Oh my god, you look so cute in that. It's not so funny now, huh?
Listen, this is cute and you're hot. There's a difference.
Oh,
Stop.
oh.
He
Oh.
just goes, I'm getting ahead.
I gestured to like lick my finger and then put it on my butt.
Anyway, at this point, he's like, "We should head back to River Marsh, so that you guys can decide." But as you
Can you
sorry.
finish telling us about them first?
So I was
I
going to say,
assumed
like,
it was
as he's heading you
here.
back, he
Yeah,
was like,
okay.
"It appears to be in the northwest, which is somewhere within this area. The southwest, which is likely on Aquadopolis, and the
Wait,
last
what?
one." Sorry, I'm on the map. I have to move you guys to the map. Yeah, you
Gotcha.
We're on the map.
No, we're at the map. Sorry.
Aquadopolis. And then the last one being, the closest last one being that he can sense is the one that she's going after, which is somewhere here.
Gotcha.
That was the one that was stolen.
I think we should leave it to Goldie to take care of that one, and we should make a little snappy snap here, and then a snappy snap here.
Do you know whose staff is whose? Do you know whose
Yes.
staffs we're chasing?
Yes. Well, I can. Technically, you don't know who's staff, but you do know the gods of the area. So by liaison, you know.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna.
The Aquadopolis has Umberly, goddess of the sea.
Oh, that fucking tracks. My bad.
Yeah, so Aquadopolis has Umberly. And the top one, the Gorthport, has the goddess of goddess of divination and fate. If you go a bit more north, you can find the
Savras?
goddess Savras. Yeah. If you go a bit more north, you can find Soon, the goddess of love and beauty. But that now you have to emigrate to another country.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Says you.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, that's a good point. It might sound fun.
But yeah, so Savras is the one to the northwest, and Aquadopolis or Umberly is the one to the southwest.
I'm going to roll an insight.
Ooh, I guess lore-wise for Helera, you know that Umberly and Waku fight each other a lot. Not verbally, but they physically fight each other. Umberly's very much a chaotic tomboy
Yeah.
of sorts, and so she just loves beating him up. That's a pattern you notice among the gods. The Savras is actually very quiet and reserved. She keeps to herself. She's not mean. She's kind, but like she's just not really. She lets things happen around her.
Cool. Umberly, not to like metagame, is Umberly the one that's like the bitch queen of the sea, or am I fucking up?
Nah, it's the goddess of the sea. Yeah. She's not really a bitch,
Okay.
but she is chaotic neutral.
She goes by bitch queen sometimes, confirmed by the internet. Sorry, I got confused.
Sorry, I do modify some of the gods. We can call
No,
her.
you're
Bitch Queen.
super fine. I don't have to call her a bitch. I can hold my tongue. I'm not like a man studying cinema studies or anything.
Alright.
That was a good joke. Fuck y'all.
What does the robot
Wait, did you
think?
say a man studying what studies?
Cinema studies.
Oh, cinema.
What
I can
does
see
what
it.
do
I thought you said women's studies. I'm like,
I thought so
what?
too.
What?
But
No, cinema studies.
Like, is this an experience you've had? Like,
Yeah.
What-
Every man who takes women's studies deeply disrespects women. Every
of course,
chance.
they just
I'm
want to
kidding.
find more reasons.
Yeah. And they're studying all the ways they can disrespect women.
Alright.
what
Gaslighting 101.
what do you two
my
think
God.
about where we should go?
Aquadopolis has access to Tuna Town.
It does. I think that's why I think here and then here, so the build up to Tuna Town is much larger.
What is
Question.
Tuna Town?
What
Tuna
is
Town.
a tuna?
It was when we first left Lucktuck, getting to Tuna Town was our original goal for some reason.
Just because it's got a cool name? I
Yeah.
can support that.
So Helera, you should have insight also. They both.
My insight was actually specifically for the likeliness of meeting pirates if we cross the river.
Maybe. That's a 9. You have heard that there are pirates on the river.
Guys, I think we should go on the river.
That is an option.
Question. Why should we
Answer.
go on the river?
Pirates.
What is a pirate?
So a pirate is basically you know a boat.
Negative.
Okay.
But you saw that though.
Prisera.
I know what a gondolier is.
Okay.
Prisera, do you know what a boat is?
It's for the normies who can't swim like a frog.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, she's speaking facts. She's
That's why you
speaking
didn't
facts.
program that info in.
Doesn't need a boat.
So imagine you know what you're made out of, Storgé? Imagine that, but it floats.
This is the part where if this were a game UI, it'd be like, "Ayo,
Make
the
your
quests
choice.
would be the quests would be like 3, and then the 2 of them would be like, this is a normal level quest, or like this is normal. What's it called? Level normal, right?
A level 4.
Or something. Yeah, level 4 difficulty. There you go. Normal difficulty. And going back towards the dragon is like it's like a Witcher contract where it's like red, like mahogany red. like you're like, you could do it.
Like that's the one we should do.
What's the reward for it?
Is it worth dying for?
You will receive the same reward if you did it now as you did if you would do it when you're the same level as the quest.
Which one are we talking about specifically? Sorry.
The one that's going back towards the dragon.
Goldie did say, "Nah, you don't follow me."
Yeah, and my augury did say that the best possible outcome was letting her go alone.
Yeah, which is why I interject again. Pirates.
What if, get this, we just go check in on an ancient dragon and then pirates?
Is there a tomato town on here that we could rescue?
Go wipe out.
So everyone says that. I don't know the reference. I don't get it.
Are you on TikTok?
No.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
why.
Just wiped out tomato town.
Although I think the memes are spreading because I saw a lot of
I saw a lot of them on Twitter, so I had to look.
You gotta
into
get
it.
out of Tomato Town, or
Yeah.
when you're just
On
chilling
Instagram,
with
too.
your 9 friends in Tomato Town.
It's tomato. All right.
It's
What do you
a
guys
Fortnite
want to do?
reference.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah. I will point out, who here wants to roll a random insight check? That's not.
Ooh, I'll do it. Wait, that's not me? Is that what you were about to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Sucks because I
Storgé.
got real good insight. No, no.
Storgé, you're like, damn, we'll meet someone that we know if we go back on the way to Lucktuck.
Who do we know?
I don't know. You just know. You just know you're gonna run into someone.
God, there are
Okay.
there are so many people it could be, and there's one I know it isn't because if they read my letter, they should not be there.
What if it is Terran?
The one we killed. The one who I blew a hole through and then evaporated their heads.
It must be.
I should also point out there is some, like, you guys, I think I mentioned this to you before, but there is some shit going down at Dead Man's Crossing.
Yeah,
What?
but I'm thinking of Carter over here. I know he doesn't want to go anywhere near Halo, so
That's
Thank you. I do
true.
appreciate that.
That's true. You
Also,
know, man.
why are you? I feel like you were just like, "Hey, don't go in this direction. That's the mahogany red
Sorry,
witcher," and then you're like,
sorry,
"Hey, go
sorry.
back in that direction."
This. Don't go in. Don't follow the thing that's obviously higher level than you. If you go towards the road, you may see it in the passing distance, but you'll still be going not towards them.
okay, but like, is this the level 4 quest or is this the level 4 quest?
This one, if I were to throw a number, I'd say it's like level 5 or level 6 if you're heading towards here.
I can't see
This
where
is
you're
level 4.
drawing.
You guys, I
And this is level
honestly, I think we should go to Umberly or Stavros and just really try to get the stabs as soon as possible. But my only request is that we get the fuck out of Tyr's domain. So whatever you guys decide is good with me.
Oh wait, can I? If we're returning to River March briefly, can I leave? Or can I send a letter with like a courier
Mhm.
to mysterious person X who might be along this road?
A mysterious person X. Well, you have to know who you're sending it to, and you have to know where it's going.
Someone who looks familiar.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not.
Who does Storgé? Oh no, they were heading to Rivermarsh.
Well, okay, so let's.
I don't think
let's
Storgé cares
about
about anyone from
let's-
like this side.
Let's think about it. It's not Rosea. Aegon's probably still in Lucktuck. Bemin, I guess, could be here. The interior design guard.
Mason.
Mason. Which one? Oh,
Mason and
the
Patricia.
Werewolf, the
Oh,
werewolf.
aren't they doing stuff in Rivermarsh though?
Yeah, they're like
Um,
serving community service in River March.
Yeah.
So
that's
it
fair.
could be Trevor, in which case we don't want to run into him.
Yeah,
Fuck that
absolutely
guy.
not.
Let's go to Johannesburg.
I agree.
That was Storgé trying to pronounce it.
I'm
Went
still
a
trying
little
to
deeper
think of
than he
like
was
any other
expecting.
side characters we've met in our adventure, which I know there are several.
I've only written down 4 of them. There's Aegon, Terran, Felix, and Bellis.
There is currently 10 NPCs that I am tracking for both teams.
For both of
Wow.
them.
How many
And
for
there are-
us?
Huh?
How many for us?
I think 6. So the problem is that like some of them, like I just kind of quickly wrote the name down, and I'm pretty sure there's 1 or 2 that I straight up just forgot to keep track of.
Oh, there was
That
the
happens.
the book or the potion shop lady and her son.
Yeah,
Those are
yeah, those
cool.
are 1 of them. Yeah, I keep those as a pair, so that's 1.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And then
so you know what I
Rosea,
mean?
Aegon.
Like it's surprising how quickly NPCs fill up.
Which one was Felix?
Felix
That's a good
was
question.
that the person who was working the front desk of the fancy brothel
Oh,
who
yeah.
noticed Wesley.
Yeah.
Was he? I thought
Yeah.
it was the dude that was the psychology dude.
Felix, front desk worker at high-end brothel who saw Wesley.
Wait, the psychology.
He's in my
dude?
others of notes section, and I
Oh
put
no, you're
Bellis
right.
also
Who's
there.
the other?
Who was the
who's the other
psychology
person?
dude?
There
Dave
was one
is
of
the escort
Dave.
with a PhD in
Dave.
psychology.
Yeah,
Josh
That's
and I
the name
coming
of it.
through with the important notes.
yeah. Thank you. I should update my Excel sheet right now.
Okay, wait. So Rosea, Aegon, Dave, Felix, Mason, Trevor, Patricia, Bemin.
Whoa, hold on. Jesus Christ.
Samuel's like, that's more NPCs than I thought.
Sorry, I only have a maximum capacity of 10 NPCs over the 2 parties.
I get it. All right, so there's that. I have to update. So this one's actually that, and then Felix is actually that one.
Oh,
There we go. Everything else should be correct.
Hey, I'll run through them again for you, Samuel. You got Aegon, Rosea, Bemin, Felix, Dave, Mason, Patricia.
Slow the fuck down. I wasn't even listening. There's Patricia. Yes, you are correct.
Trevor.
Can't forget Trevor.
No,
I wish I could.
I definitely don't even need to write it down because if I forget him, that's a good thing.
We won't.
The family. I don't remember their names. The family we met on the road.
No, I'm not keeping track of them. They've had enough.
Okay. Bellis.
Bellis.
What was her name? Lydia or something?
Who?
Should be, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, the yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's everybody.
And so there's Trevor Gang. I'm gonna
And-
just do
and,
Trevor
like-
Gang as the group.
And like
three group.
the mom and son shop, but I think
Yeah,
that's
I already have
everything.
that. Yeah.
I
So I have
think
most
it's
of them
funny, Samuel getting some insight on all the NPCs we really care about.
Yeah. I mean, the other NPCs I didn't put much attention to, and the couple that I did that you guys don't care about, like the dude that. So I do have written down the dude that y'all stole the bow from,
Because we never
I
learned
know.
his name.
and I do know where he is, and depending on which way you go,
I think he's in Johannesburg.
Let's go to Johannesburg.
so is it settled? Because you guys, so you guys are on your way back to Rivermarsh. As you guys are on your way back to Rivermarsh, have you? So I want to take it as official claim. Are you guys going to Johannesburg?
Yeah, unless
Prisera?
Yeah.
Vera?
If you want me to imitate Kelly's voice, the answer is no. Like I can't. I can't.
all right,
imitate her
4-1.
voice,
We're going.
so- All right. A little icon appears, and it's like the DM will remember that. It is at this point that you guys make it back to the city. As you guys make it back, you're making it back from the north side through Murky Mile. One of the guard posts areas, you see some of the, or one of these samurai people like at the guard area, and it looks familiar. It's the dude that actually took out the 2 trolls in front of you by himself.
Greetings.
Yeah, he's in the guard area, like helping out fill out a mercenary report, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's them. It's that group." And
Where do we go for our money?
and the guard kind of looks up, and he's like, "Oh, you mean the WAD squad?" And he's like, "The what?"
Affirmative. Learn the name. WAD, standing for Wesley as Dog Squad.
He just goes, the fuck?
You heard what I said.
And he's like, well, in any event, they're the ones that took him out. So if you want to handle it, I don't know how you want to handle this situation without it getting like too crazy. And he was like, no, I got it. And he kind of like hands the guard like a sack of gold, and the adventurer heads back to the guild. He seems to have a kebab with him, and he's just eating meat. So the samurai guy leaves.
Who here knows how to fill out reports?
I mean, you can just go up and talk to him.
I pushed
Prisera.
Prisera to the front.
Prisera, I am feeling lost.
What?
Yeah. It's when he asked me what he was feeling when he was nervous, I said it was lust.
I give Prisera like a thumbs up, like, go get it. You got this. Oh, can I cast like guidance on Prisera?
What does guidance do?
My
As
charisma is
a
actually
+1.
it's not -1 anymore.
Once
I
before
leveled
the
up.
spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number to one ability
really?
check of its choice.
All right, well,
Oh,
there you go. You are
It's just
free
a
to try.
cantrip too.
Yeah, you can
Wow.
just
Wow.
click on it to make it official on the chat. And
Yeah. I like clap her on the back and I'm like, I believe in you. You got this.
Okay, what is it? Charisma? Just charisma?
If you're walking up to him to talk to him for the reward, yeah, it's just a charisma.
Okay.
Just say what you want. So if you say something pretty great, you don't even have to. All right, well, what do you say?
Your d4. Roll your d4.
My D4.
yeah, let's bring it to a 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're
You got it.
You're supposed to say what you say before you do the roll.
Oh.
That's fine.
Sorry,
yeah.
I killed you guys.
Yeah. What? You didn't fail.
I didn't roll a 20. No,
An
okay,
18
okay.
is very good. It's better than Terrac can get on Arcana.
Oh.
This is the ongoing joke I never wanted.
You started it. I didn't notice until you pointed it out.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna be like, hey, you promised us some money and we need it to eat. Do you want us to starve?
And he's like, well, I guess we can't be having that as part of the government now, can we?
Use empathy.
And he kind of fills out the report. And he's like, all right, do you have any evidence of the dragon summon?
Scales.
I hold up a scale.
And he looks and like, that's a golden scale.
Yeah, from a dragon. Did you not ask for proof?
And he's like, the summoned dragon was the golden dragon?
No.
Yeah, Goldie.
No.
Dumbass. I shut up immediately. Carter sounds disappointed. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I'm in the back of the room just with my head in my hands.
He's like, is this... Did I fill out the wrong form? Is this a crime? Am I supposed to...
No, our proof is that we were there and people saw us do it.
And he's like, well, I guess... Such reason as any? He takes your charisma save to account, and he's just gonna start filing it out. And he's like, all right, what were the enemies that you fought? It says here that the witness accounts see you fighting a summoned dragon, a caster, and a knife guy. What's up with knives? It just says knives.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
accurate.
And
They
he's like,
disintegrated upon kill.
he was like, well, seems awfully convenient, but okay.
Did anyone take their armor? Vera, did you take their armor?
No one took her armor. She just played around with the armor until it like rolled across the ground.
This one has skid marks on their claws for from the armor.
If you carefully inspect the claws, you will see traces of iron.
Anyway, he goes, all right, well, for helping calm the dragon down, which is an amazing feat that apparently people are saying you've done, and
We did.
also attacking,
I would argue one of us single-handedly did it, but go on.
he looks up and he's like, well, do you want me to like pay that one individually or?
No, it's always a team effort with us. We're real go-getters, cooperative team players out here.
I'm just like very closely watching Carter. Just like one.
And he goes back and he's like, all right, well, taking out 2 unknown enemy entities that are humanoid, as well as a summoned dragon, so that should net about a profit of. It looks like the capital city owes you a sum total of 200 gold. And he like reaches over to the lockbox. He starts doing a count, and after a while, he takes a huge stack, puts it in a sack, and he hands it over to you. And he says, very genuinely, he says, the city of Rivermarch is very glad for your services and is happy to have such willing adventurers.
Thanks.
Hey, real
Did-
question, sir.
Sure, go ahead.
What do you think of the name?
Huh?
What do you think of the name?
What name?
You know, our name.
The Wad Squad?
Yeah. I want to hear
I
your
mean,
take.
It's a bit dumb.
Hold on, before you say it.
Yeah,
Oh, damn. Not as high as I was hoping.
yeah. He's a pretty high level guard. It's the River March. These are like capital guards.
Yeah.
He's like, it's a bit dumb, but I've certainly heard worse adventurer names.
Like,
Steege and Stooge. Like, like who the fuck names their group Steege and Stooge?
have we met them?
No,
Oh. Did you just come up with that on the spot?
no.
Has the other group met them?
No.
What?
I planned this. I really wanted to introduce the group, but no one ever like approached that guild hall in Luck Duck. So Steven Stooge.
Oh yeah, Prisera. That is what I mean by to record their account of WAD Squad completing a mission. My recording device that I have.
What's up?
Oh, I was testing out my new what is it? I forgot the word. Widget. Yeah, I was testing out a new macro. Obtain proof of quest complete.exe.
Crunch. My man Samuel out here eating toast.
Oh no, that was me ripping paper.
Oh, why does it sound so much like toast?
Anyway.
Okay, so 200 gold over the 5 of us.
Yeah, and I guess that is sufficient proof. Yeah, so 200 gold over the 5 of you.
40 gold each. That math took me way too long to do.
It's okay, I googled it. To Johannesburg?
Yeah.
And Waku's like, it appears to be the case. And he spins his staff and he points towards the river and he's like, to Johannesburg.
I'm going to turn to him and I say, hey, I know you don't need this. I'm going to give him 11 gold. And I'm like, but you did most of the work against that dragon. So, you should get some.
And he's like, well, thank you. And he picks up the gold. He's like,
did he?
Yeah, he did all of the damage. He killed the dragon almost single-handedly.
Oh, the baby.
Yeah, the baby dragon.
You're right.
It's at this point, he says thank you. Colin, it's at this point that you notice, his entire body is covered. Just it looks battered.
Hey, you've seen better days, huh?
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, that's what happens when you let a dragon use you as a play toy.
Dang. Can't relate.
Am I close enough to hear this?
Yeah.
I hit him with a preserve life. So I give him what is my cleric level? 4? I give him 20 points back, 20 HP.
No. What level spell is this?
It's not a spell, it's called Channel Divinity. I'll drop it in the chat. It's 5 times my cleric level.
Ooh. Is this once a day?
Yeah. I get one Channel Divinity per day.
Are you sure you want to use it on Waku?
I thought we were gonna sleep.
We're not.
We're about to go on a boat. I imagine.
We can't sleep on boats anymore.
I was just gonna have an encounter happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I don't. Maybe I just okay.
You go to heal him, he gets all excited, and then you just crush his hopes.
I don't have any healing cantrips. Why don't I have just a shitty healing cantrip?
No, you don't have to heal him. He is technically a god. Though slow, he will heal him almost very quickly.
Okay. Hey, I just say to him then hey Waku, if you need any healing, additional to what your weird body does on its own, just give me a heads up.
He's like, you mean the weird body that's a god?
Yeah, your weird ass body. Your very weird body. Your body that's slowly turning mortal.
And he's like, oh, you really have to cut deep, don't you? It's never not a day to do this, huh?
I mean, I wish you would roast me more, but
I don't like roasting people. That's
on you.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
I don't like roasting children.
Children?
Yeah.
Sir, I am canonically. Oh, fuck, my age isn't on here.
I thought you were about to say.
I'm 25.
I thought you were about to pull a moss bag and be like, I'm canonically a MILF.
How old am I? Hold up.
Anyway,
he's like, yeah, that's adorable.
All
bet
right,
you're gonna-
ancient one.
And he's
Why
like,
don't you go talk about how much your arthritis hurts?
he just kind of ignores you. Like he clearly it's an insult that didn't land at all.
Whatever. Just like my dad fucking treating me like a kid when I'm not. I just like walk away.
He's giggling, like he's holding back like laughter.
Where is
Anyway.
the fastest way to the boats?
I was gonna throw some more lore in, but I think you guys want to
Yes.
actually get an encounter in, so let's do that. We'll pretend that I did some like really big lore plot that I had, where like Waku just got like a huge headache, and he just disappears.
I mean,
And,
we don't have to pretend. We can just say
yeah,
that.
he immediately like gets a headache enough to fall to the ground, like float down to the ground, and like hold his head in anger, and he just kind of
Damn.
yeah. he
Someone
just-
get him some Advil.
yeah.
Yeah. We're-
Tylenol.
I imagine we're all staring down at him. I turn up. I look at like Prisera and Helera and Storgé and Vera, and I'm like, guys,
Guys.
I think it's the
Yes.
pirates.
I know what to do. I know what to do.
I'm so excited for this.
You just kind of look down, or like you kind of go down on one knee to see if he's doing anything, or like to see what's going on, and it's literally just he's having like you don't know what the cause of it is, but he does like yell in the most like annoyed anger or frustration of a voice. He just goes, "Get out of my head," and then after a pause, he just kind of goes poof.
Oh my god.
Right. Hey Waku, bud. We're gonna get out of Tears Domain absolutely as soon as
He's not
possible
here.
for both of our
He's,
sakes.
Yeah, he's
he's
gone.
gone.
Oh, he's gone? I thought you said he got up.
No,
No,
he
he
poofed.
He went poofed. He's gone.